What's up guys, it's Tyler with Sirius Archery Products again, coming at you with another video in our new technical series line. Today we are going to be installing Orion outsert systems. Alright, so as I said, we're doing Orion outsert systems today. This process is going to apply for any of the original outsert systems, any of the non-half jacket systems that we offer. So any of the outsert systems for Vulcans, Supernovas, Tradstars, Orions, as well as any of our 204 series that aren't using half jackets. But we're doing Orions today for this video. So similar to the last video, if you saw, I like to use the spinner if you have one, just to support the arrow. It makes things nice and easy, as well as giving you a chance to spin tune at the end if you want to or need to. There's two ways that you can install these outsert system components. You can lock it all together as one system right here. So we have the post, the sleeve, and the field point screwed in all together. You can install it all as one unit there. For the sake of this video, we're actually going to be installing it as two separate pieces and then installing the field point at the end. So that's what we're going to do here. First thing, we've got our little mixing station here. This is our two-part epoxy. Again, similar to the previous video. This is going to be the same epoxy that you'll receive if you purchase our Seriously Tough insert epoxy on our website. But for the sake of what we do here and how many installs we do, we have these big jugs, so not the little two-piece plunger systems that you would purchase, but it is the same two-part epoxy. So we got part one here. It is a 1-to-1 mix epoxy, so you're just going to put the same amount of each part on the board. Again, we'd like to do little bits at a time. That way, if it dries up, you're not out a lot of epoxy. You try to reduce your waste. You can always squirt out more, but once it dries, it's gone. So first thing here, again, you can mix it with a toothpick, popsicle stick, anything you got. When I'm using a full length post, I like to just use the post because it's right there, it's easy, you're gonna get epoxy on it anyway. So we're gonna go and take that and just kind of start mixing. I like to go in little circles back and forth, just making sure that everything is getting thoroughly mixed. Make sure we're gonna get a nice full cure on this epoxy. No rush here, you've got plenty of working time, just make sure it all gets mixed. All right, and that's pretty good right there. So for this, a little bit different than the half jacket system, the sleeve will actually go on second, not first like the half jacket. So we're gonna get some epoxy on the end of our post here. A nice amount. Again, we can always wipe away excess. We just wanna make sure that coverage is there. That's the biggest thing, is just getting proper coverage. So similar to the half jacket, whenever you're installing a post, this would be the same for just a standard one-piece insert. You wanna go nice and slow, twisting as you go down. Again, coverage is what we're looking for. Get that down and seated. And then from here, I'll take my sleeve and just same concept, just kind of slowly go down, back and forth. You can kind of see that epoxy working down the shaft, making sure that we've got it covered all the way under the sleeve. Give it a nice couple spins there, make sure everything's nice and uniform around. And then on this system is where we're gonna install the field point at this point. No pun intended. Get that on there, grab your rag, wipe away any excess. And at that point, you're pretty much done. Like I said, you can spin it if you need to. It's gonna be pretty close. You can do a little bit of insert tuning there. And now it's perfect. Just one little spin and you're good to go. And we can set it up here in our drying rack if you want to. If you have a little bit slower curing epoxy, pop it in your drying rack, let it cure, and you're ready to shoot.